You guys, today on the pod, I have the very, very iconic, very fashion-forward Crystal Methyd.
Walk, walk, fashion, baby. I love that you're all in crystal today.
Yeah,
crystallized.
Of course. You know, my crystal couture, honey. Ooh, let me take a little sip of this alcohol before we embark on this sickening acid trip, honey.
Mama, kudos for saying that.
For spilling.
Mm-hmm.
You look incredible. Can you tell me just like a little bit about this look? Because you really showed up and showed out.
Yes, a little bit about this look is, you know, when you just have so much on your to-do list and you're like, I wish I had a couple extra arms.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where this comes from. If I need to clean the bathroom really quickly, throw this on, rub up against the walls.
Yeah.
Loofah.
Yeah,
moment.
we could just take you and I just want to rub you on my back.
Yes,
yeah.
Exfoliation.
I love that. Were you always like, you know, were your parents always accepting of your alternative LGBTQ lifestyle?
Well, I was like not gay until I was 22.
Oh no, I don't care.
Right?
No, I wanted to ask you about like your drag. Like, have you ever served like fish? Like, was Crystal Methyd ever like a fishy girl, or was she always like really just out there?
Well, whenever I started, I think I thought I was that fishy girl in my little Dare t-shirt and American Apparel hot pants.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you have any like pictures of it? Like, if we were to scroll on your Instagram, do you have like pictures of that?
I think my first post is me promoting a show, and I'm like in this pink leotard and a blonde wig in a porta potty.
Okay, that's fish.
That was the first.
Porta potty is fish. Like, okay,
a little dirty.
Yes.
But then I quickly found out that I preferred it when people on the streets yelled at me going, "What the fuck?"
Really?
As opposed to like, "Oh my God, you look so pretty." Like,
really?
I kind of like getting a bigger reaction than that.
Okay. They used to yell, "You were so pretty" to you on the streets?
No. They wouldn't. When I was trying to be pretty, people would come buy me drinks. Sure, that's fine.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But then, you know, I would go to non-gay bars in full drag. Just
really?
for fun, to like see and get reactions and talk to people. And
this was back in your hometown of
my hometown of
Oregon,
Springfield, Missouri.
I knew that.
Bible Belt, evangelicals, Assembly of God. They're not allowed to dance.
Is that true?
It's
that's
devil taking over your body. That's true. They believe that.
So were your parents evangelical Christians?
No. My mom was Catholic. My dad was raised Baptist.
But they're Mexican, no?
My mom's Mexican. My dad's white.
See, I knew that.
Yeah.
That wasn't just me being like mildly racist. Biracial queen, honey. See, and we are welcoming of all different races here on Kudos for Spilling, all different gender appropriations and the pronouns.
My gosh. And that's why I felt so comfortable coming on here and chatting with you.
Thank you so much. What? Well, we met on the Christmas tour, and but before that, I will say I kind of had a bone to pick with you, Crystal Methyd. I did.
I think I did insult you on the pit stop.
Because you were a Burger Finger hater.
I don't like Burger Finger.
I don't either.
I don't like Burger Finger. I'm so sorry.
You were. And you said, I don't get it. I don't want to get it. And
with these hands, it's so hard to pick up a burger and
you have hot dog fingers.
Make a huge Yes. See?
Yeah, but I was kind of like... that's kind of weird because I thought I made the song for you with you in mind. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think you knew that ever since I was a child, I've hated having dirty hands.
Really?
Like, if my hands were dirty, I would just cry and hold them until I was clean again.
Really?
Like, yes.
Like, that's so interesting. So you don't like finger anybody? Like, that's not, you wouldn't play around in the mud?
See, fingering isn't always messy.
Not always, but you know, you run the risk. You know what I mean?
It's important to communicate with your partner.
Okay. Will you have a long-term partner?
I do,
right?
yes, of 10 plus years.
Of 10 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So have you ever fingered him? I mean, you must have at this point.
At this point, you have to start getting creative. And you're doing other things. You're doing all the roles. You're trying on outfits.
So you guys are just fucking in full crystal drag, like both of you.
We've never had sex when I'm in drag. Luckily, my boyfriend hates my drag, which I find very attractive in a man.
Okay, interesting. But back in the day when it was giving fish, when it was fish still fish sticks method?
You know, my boyfriend has had sex with women, bisexual king.
Oh, wow.
He's not attracted to me as a woman.
Are you trans?
Am I trans? Isn't that the question on everyone's lips? I just look fish.
You do.
I look fish, and maybe that moment will come for me. But I love who I am. I love everything. I got my hairline done, gender affirming care.
Oh, we saw.
And now that I can put my hair up in a ponytail, I feel like that's good enough for me.
Well, I was going to ask you about that hairline thing. How is it coming in, by the way? Fierce?
Yes, it's been like 4 months. It looks so cute.
It was, I will say, how much did they pay you for you? You don't have to disclose a number, maybe just the zeros, because you could not pay me enough to...
I think that right now, people are desperate for authenticity.
Yeah.
And so... Of course, maybe I don't want everyone to know I'm balding because everyone that found out was like, I never noticed. I'm like, yeah, because I'm really good at keeping secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same time, it was like to have it done here in the US, $10,000 to $20,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like if you're getting it in Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's like instead I can go on a vacation to another country, experience the culture, take my boyfriend, get his done too.
Oh, nice. Okay. You got a little 2-for-1. You got a little Groupon.
And I can help all my friends save 20%.
That's sickening. Wait. Do you have a coupon?
I have a code.
Yep.
I think it's like Crystal Methyd 1.
You guys write this down.
Crystal
and I'm
Methyd
talking
1.
to my team here. Crystal Methyd 1, and then you went to Turkey.
I went to Izmir. Yes.
Is that a Turkey city? Is that a city in Turkey?
It is
within the Turkish Empire.
Yes.
Okay, I love that.
And I loved it. Go to my TikTok. I got like 1 million views on my hairline. People were shocked and disgusted. Crystal M20 monoclinic. Oh, and the best part is, it's like you're in another country. You don't know the language. You're like, am I safe? Do I know what's going on? And the experience includes like a host that's going to walk you through everything. They're going to go with you to the appointments. They're going to explain what's happening.
They're going to hold your hand.
They're going to literally check up on after you and being like, are you cleaning it properly? Send me a picture.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Send me a picture. Send a picture, make a show. That's fierce, honey. That's fierce. I might take you up on that at some point. But I feel like hair loss, hairline surgery, you're very brave because not a lot of girls share that. You know, Violet Chachki, she thinks that no one's clocking her. You know what I mean? It's like the girls are ashamed, you know?
I think be upfront.
Yeah.
It's like, we all know you got a nose job or whatever. Like, let's just talk about it.
Who got one?
I'm not paying attention. I'm just saying, like, there are signs. We notice these things. Yeah. And also, like, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Listen, stand proud in your decision.
Exactly. I think one of the other, like, more shameful surgeries is, like, or procedures is, like, lipo. Like, you know, a lot of people do not want to disclose that they got lipo.
I feel like, is that... I guess. I feel like, who knows? Tell me.
Well, I mean,
that is scary, though, because the way that they shoved that needle and suck up all the fat on the inside, it's like...
It looks really aggressive. Like, it looks like they're just doing it with reckless abandon in those videos. Like, they're just...
I'm like, how's it going to be smooth on the inside?
No, literally. Like, I don't even get... I've never even been manhandled like that by, like, I've never been stabbed like that by a penis, you know? So...
Actually... That sounds great. To be prodded and poked with a penis like that, I can get into.
Okay. So you're like a power bottom.
We just discussed that I've had to take many roles in my relationship.
Got it. Okay. Many.
But yes.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. Listen, honey, and you're in an open relationship as far as I know, right? No, it's closed. It's closed. She will not be spreading her hole for you. So don't even try it. Not on the road. After All Stars, because this is gonna come out when you're All Stars.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, this is gonna come out. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna come out because it's coming out within the next few weeks, right? Oh, okay, period. Crystal Methyd is on All Stars. Let's give it up for Miss Methyd, honey, on All Stars.
I was so depressed when you were not there. What happened?
Girl, save it. You knew. It's so funny because we were talking on the Christmas tour, and you know, I don't think calls or interest checks had gone out yet, but I think that you were pretty much set on like, if they do ask, then I'll say yes to it because it's time. And I was like, if you're doing it, Mom, I'm not doing it because Crystal Meth is winning. I'm sorry. Like that was and listen, maybe she's not, I don't know. But in my mind, I was like, girl, Crystal Methyd, honey, she hasn't been on that show in a decade. You
Basically.
know, you're either winning if you're on that show every year, 5 years in a row, or if you're like a legacy hire and
Legacy,
yeah, and you haven't been in that show, they've been knocking on your door for a decade, and that is very much Crystal Methyd. Mind you, you've been collecting the most fierce drag for so long.
Yeah, people aren't ready to see that I'm the fashion girl of all time.
Well, I think you've always been a fashion girl. I'm like not being facetious. I really think so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the same boat as you like a few years ago because again on the Christmas tour we all are speaking and talking, and Jimbo, Candy, Heidi, they're all going back. I've competed with Heidi already. You know, Candy's TV Gold. I was like, y'all go have fun.
Right.
Like, I'll let y'all have a moment. Then Jimbo wins. I'm like, okay, well, now I can't win because we got to have a little, has to be clown, pretty, something.
Oh,
you know?
I see.
There's
Okay.
variation, representation.
Yeah, totally. That's so funny. I don't know if it's like valid as fuck. Like you have to take into account the DEI of it all. I'm so sorry. I'm just kidding.
That's a great way to put it.
But like, no, I'm not talking about like DEI in the traditional sense of like what that means. I'm talking about like different drag styles.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you got to have the kooky girl. You got to have the fashion girl. You got to have, you know, all that sort of stuff. And
Which every good drag show has.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, of course we want all this.
Yeah, absolutely. They're curating a sickening lineup of winners for their all-winner all-stars. So they need the diversity. But you're unlike any drag performer that I've ever seen because you're just so like fierce. You know what I mean? You're fierce, girl. Like you aren't just like a Dawn, for example. No shade to my sister, who is like elf, like doo-doo. You know what I mean? Dookie. You are so much more than that. Like you are so much more versatile. Would you agree?
Well, we just talked about how I'm versatile. But no, I think that like the most important thing about drag is like it's kind of who you are. It's your art. Like, do you have a voice? What's your perspective?
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's why sometimes, like, with it being so homogenized, sometimes girls are like, well, I'm wearing what she's wearing, so it's good.
Totally.
And sometimes it's like, okay, well, we need to. So, of course, you don't need to reinvent the wheel, but also, what's wrong with reinventing the wheel?
Yeah, 100%.
Why not try and do something crazy?
And that's why me and you got along so well on the Christmas tours, because we both have such like unique, like never before seen drag styles.
I think the reason that we get along is because we're just very upfront about what's going on. Where when you're on a bus and you're sleeping on top of each other and you say your needs to someone and you're like, can you shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
And then people laugh at me because I'm so cute. I'm like, I'm not kidding, you guys.
She's not joking, bitch.
I'm trying to sleep.
No, yeah. Will we get to see like a more bitchy side of Crystal Methyd this time around? What do you think?
I don't know if it's bitchy, but I think it's just confidence.
Okay.
Like, I think my first time around, you know, you're comparing yourself to every single other girl. You're hearing the girls being like, I spent $20,000, which, by the way, every drag queen lies about how much money they spent for the show. They're going to tell you they spent $1 million. They didn't.
Wow. Okay.
But, you know, but I
tea.
didn't know all this at the time. I'm like, oh my God, my first time I spent $4,000.
That's insane.
For everything. And that was everything I had to my name.
How... I'm just always so shook at these girls who like spend less than $5,000. I'm like, how?
I think that we should bring back mall drag for regular seasons because
Agreed.
What's the point of presenting all-stars level stuff your first time? Because then when you come back, people are going to expect the moon and the stars.
Totally, 100%. And nowadays it's like, you know, the same sort of handful of designers. I mean, I feel like girls have been calling this out already, but they're not only are they working for the All-Stars, but they're working for the regular seasons as well. So we see all these like incredible costumes by these amazing costumers on regular seasons now. It's kind of defeating the purpose of All-Stars, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, I think that there should just be more. Let's make stuff, because I feel like that's like the innovation that drag queens have.
Exactly.
Like when they have nothing, we can create.
Did you make a lot of
magic.
stuff on your original season?
My original season, I want to say, Diabetti did all my wigs. Only girl I knew who did wigs. There was a drag king, wonderful lesbian, Leonard Von Jenkins. They were like 18, owned a serger. I was like, come over.
Fab.
And so it was like, yeah, that was it. That was us.
Pretty
and
fierce.
The rest of the stuff, I think I thrifted. Like I thrifted my Bert and Ernie. I thrifted my red, white, and blue. And this was like cutting down to the wire. I was like, we're getting the outfits today. Like whatever is in this Goodwill, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Like that's what I'm wearing.
I remember distinctly during your All-Star season, there was like a kind of like a switch that you had to undergo, a transition, if you will. Because Michelle was like, this is too kooky crazy. I want to see you like tone it down and be more fish. That's what she said.
She said that we can't see who you are behind that mask.
Crazy.
And I was like, that's the point.
Right.
But
right.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I undergo a pretty sickening transformation, and you know, I never get told to, I don't know, switch it.
I will say that I got very lucky in the placement of the runways for my season because, you know, you don't know any of this in advance. And I think I was really not confident about my Buttons and Bows runway because it went into the bag unfinished. And I was like, I'll finish it when I get there. But there's no time to finish it when you get there. So I was like, okay, what do? I hate my outfit. I'll wow them with the makeup.
With the mug,
I'll really give them everything I have. And they were like, hate it.
Yeah, you overcompensated for sure. But then you came out, I remember when things like really took a turn for you is when you came out in that beautiful Polynesian.
The Polynesian princess look. Yes.
And you served really like so much. Like, will we expect anything like that from you on All Stars, or is it all just like going to be your signature over the top style?
You know, I just did Miami Pride, and Jimbo was in the audience watching, and he said that someone behind him was like, that is not Crystal. When did she get so puss?
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
What? Did you look like this?
No. I was giving Paula Abdul.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I want to see now. So you're just, you know, like we said, just very versatile. You can give kooky or you could give cunty.
Well, it's like, that's what I value about doing the tours and getting to work with the other queens, because I'm trying to learn. It's like, when you're watching, I will run up and watch Kylie Sonique Love perform every night if I get the chance. Like, you know, there's those little things. Sasha Colby, she's like, when you're on stage, you should blink a little more because women naturally blink more than men.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, yes, ma'am.
So you're inspired by transgender women?
Honestly, I feel like we should only have trans drag.
I agree.
But, you know, I also love doing the drag that, like, I love watching the drag that I don't do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally. Me too. Well, I feel like, I don't know, I'm conflicted because I feel like this is getting a little pointed because you're like, I don't like people who want to homogenize drag. And I feel like I'm very much somebody who does. You know what I mean? Because, like, I want to see a padded bitch. Yes. And I don't want to see anything else.
Yes, I think that you have to know the rules to break the rules. You know?
Okay, I like that.
There's a little bit of that.
And the reason why I think that you were, when I was watching season 12, I always used to have, I say used to because now I don't like any of the girls on the seasons, which we'll get to. But because we were talking, I remember we were watching like the season 17 promos on the Christmas tour, and we were just talking so much shit about these girls. I mean, we were so over it. They were all so booger, so trash.
Well, you're 16, right?
Uninspired, yeah.
Okay, so this is my favorite thing of being kind of like around the block is being with the new girls when the new cast is announced, because that is, oh my gosh, it's the most upsetting thing you'll ever see. It's like, what? I'm not the most famous girl in the world anymore.
Can't relate. Can't relate, bitch.
Well, you switched franchises. You went over onto a straight show.
I did.
And that's sickening.
Thank you.
There's so many straight people on the world. They outnumber us so fiercely.
They do.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I've been trying to, I don't know if you have any interest in doing this, but I kind of want to like break the glass ceiling a little bit and like, you know, pop my head into like this like straight universe, because I feel like it's so much more expansive than the gay one, and there's so much more money to be made.
Those freaking Love Island hotties
Right.
do nothing but sit around and cry about getting dumped, and then they get paid to do influencer ads.
Yeah.
So much money, and they don't even do anything. They do club appearances to do what? To sit behind in the VIP and drink a bottle?
Wake it up.
They're making far more than me.
It's insane.
So actually, maybe I just need a gym membership and leave all this drag behind.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like it's like a self-feeding like monster, kind of like we're trapped in a loop. We're trapped in this cycle where it's like, yay, like attention from drag, it dies down. We go on All Stars, yay, oh my God, more attention, it dies down. We go on All Stars again. Like, it's just, we need to break out of it.
Yes, and that's why the girls are doing OnlyFans.
And who are the girls? I want to say Cameron Michaels and
Pearl,
Tessa,
Pearl. Testicle,
Tessa,
Gothy Kendall.
Tessa Testicle. Do you watch any of their content, or
I don't.
You don't like that?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I feel like out of those girls, maybe Pearl is like the only one that I would like be curious to like take a peek at. But then again, like she was so like faggy on her season. I don't like effeminate men.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a lie. I don't mind it sometimes.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, I think it's hotter when a man has like
a fag scent.
Something like, I need a little limp wrist or like a little popped out hip, or.
But you like a mask trade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I would say that like being a drag queen, it's very like you kind of split your life in two almost. Like out of drag, it's like I can do a femboy, but then when I'm in drag, I need a man. I need like rough prison trade, honey.
You are more likely to be attracted to a feminine person if you are presenting feminine.
No, I think the opposite. I think if I'm presenting,
if you're a man, you'll top.
Yeah.
If you're a woman, you'll still top, but with a mask person.
I don't think I would top as a woman. I don't think I would top as a woman. That would mind fuck me. I remember looking at my body in a floor to ceiling like mirror when I was like in mug once, but I was naked and I saw my ding dang. And I felt like the most severe wave of like body gender dysphoria, dysmorphia, whatever.
What do you call the penis in Russian?
Like biska, or
is biska like a pet name?
Oh my gosh, or
that...
hui. Hui is like dick. Hui is like cock.
Hui.
Yeah, sasi hui. The iti na hui. Like it's like sasi moi hui is like suck my dick. Iti na hui is like go fuck yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think I said that right. Sorry, don't like crucify me, Russian community. I'm pretty sure. Iti na hui I've heard like many times. From my dad.
You have.
I wanted to ask you, do you still keep in touch with like Diabetes and like the original House of Methyd? I remember Lux. Mm-hmm. She kind of fell off. She never followed suit.
You know what? Of course I try and talk to Di as much as I can, but with us both being on the show and then pooled across the world from each other. Now she's in Chicago, I'm in LA. So we still like talk every day, but.
Well, she seems like she's better friends with Acid Betty nowadays.
Okay, well, public facing, sure. No, yes, but I think that honestly seeing all of the online discourse kind of, and like once you like know how the meat is made, you kind of like lose some of the spark and the specialness. So I think that's why Lux kind of like lost her interest of being on the show. She's
really?
Like, it's kind of just too much. But also, I want to say this is there are so many Lux fans.
Yeah.
And like, there are cast members on this new season that I'm on who, when they met Lux, were like, oh my God, I used to watch your YouTube videos when I was starting.
That's crazy.
I'm like, girl, get up in here. They're desperate.
Yeah, they really are.
So we'll see. Maybe I can reignite
her. I remember that I feel like your and like Daya's, more specifically like drag, used to be quite similar, but then you kind of like drifted apart. Do you think that you were like spearheading and she was copying?
No. I do not think that our drag was similar because she's always been kind of like the bad girl of the group, the dark and edgy girl of the group.
Right.
I will say the influence on her makeup, yes, that was me. I was like, you should put more black under your eye. You should, because I love a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
So I did push that.
Okay.
Onto my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, no, I don't think our drag ever was really similar. I will say at all of our shows, Get Dusted, Daya was everyone's favorite performer because she's like 6'3", throw on the heels. She's 7 feet tall.
Okay.
She like did choir or what is that? Show choir. So she's like knows how to have her little stage presence and choreograph a little number. And
okay.
She always had concepts.
Well, could have fooled me, honey. But, hey, listen, the standards bar is pretty low when it comes to, drag performers. I mean, there's definitely some standouts. I mean, Juicy's over here doing acrobatics, but, what's considered like a decent drag performance it really doesn't take much, honey.
I love what is expected at a brunch, which is walking around, and you don't have to know the words. Like that, I love that. Oh, sure,
well,
because I can talk to the table.
You're wearing these headpieces.
If I don't know the words, I make a joke, say something.
Is everyone enjoying their eggs and bacon?
Can I have a bite of that?
And then you do take a bite, I'm sure. Now, I would love to. I really miss the era of Crystal Methyd, where you were just bodied out to bitch. You were bodied out to shit. You were giving Cardi B. I was gonna say Nicki, but we don't invoke her name anymore. So you were just giving curvaceous hourglass, like sickening, honey. I think that's why I was really drawn to you during your season, is because I'm that bitch. During that performance, you had Winnie the Pooh ass.
Okay.
Like it was crazy.
Well, it was like for Drag Race, I made a pair of bigger pads, and I was like, just to like feel the puss and like, from stage, make sure the proportions are all good. But then when we were doing the I'm That Bitch challenge, they told us to bring redacted looks, which by the way, it was like some girls were in Beyonce looks and whatever. Like it was a mess, only one in an actual look that she's had in a music video. But to like sell the fantasy, I put on both sets of all my pads, every single pad I had.
That's why it gave so sickening. Crystal, you need to bring her back, girl. You need to bring her back.
So, I don't think she necessarily liked how I looked, but I think I really looked like her.
I think so too. I think it was giving carbon copy. I think you were giving twins.
Yes.
No, that's why I lived so much. I also thought your verse was really cunty.
For some reason, that's what the girls were saying. They were like, Crystal, I love yours. I'm like, oh, like, I don't write music. I barely write a journal entry.
Your verse was very cunty, and then Jackie Cox was there, and it like ruined everything.
Stop.
Do you keep in touch with like your season 12 sisters still?
Yes, I do. Jan just got engaged.
Congratulations, Jan.
But yeah, I feel like, Heidi and I have done so many projects together. We did a movie together.
Love her.
Gigi, I'm obsessed with her. She's a Paris fashion model.
I kind of wonder, she's a model. I'm like, how does she make money? Like, what does she do? Does she sell clothes? It's none of my business, but
she is working on having her own brand. Yes, she still does some appearances,
okay,
but she's more like influencer fish.
Okay, T, because some of these girls, I like really just, I don't see them anywhere, and I really wonder, like, did y'all make that much money off of your original season? Like, were they paying the girls that sickening that you can just retire after?
See, where I feel cheated was I never knew, like these Love Island people I was just saying, I never knew there was all this money in influencer stuff.
Yeah.
And my season, I should have been doing only influencer stuff, whatever, but I didn't know about this. And I was doing them for like $, but I can't come to find out I learned I should have been charging more.
Making more.
Which I will, if you're watching this, please, brand deals.
Yeah, what do you have anything to say to like brands that are watching?
Brands, if you're watching, I will not say Methyd if that's going to be a problem. We can just say I'm Crystal.
I'm gagged that you were like intimidated by your cast because like who's on your cast? Brita Filter. Ah!
She was the girl. Everyone knew she was the girl. She was expected to sweep.
And that just goes to show Drag Race can make you or break you, honey. On top of the world 1 minute, discarded the next, honey. Living out of the trash can.
Okay, not true because she's a political activist.
Like I said.
Stop.
Trash. No,
don't mess with my sisters. Season 12, we are close. Can we talk about Christmas tour when you pissed off Roxy so fiercely? And
that was really scary.
I loved that day because I was sharing a room that connected walls with Roxy. So I had a glass ear up.
And I remember coming to you and be like, what happened? Like, and you were like, "Ooh, girl, you're in trouble." Roxy was yelling all sorts of shit. She was calling Murray and Peter, and I was like, "Oh," I was like biting my fingernails, and you were like, "Sister,"
I was like. She said she's never been so disrespected in her life.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad. Were you... Well, we all know what happened. I thought it was a good idea. It would be like so funny and such a kiki if I like went on stage during her number and she did not find it funny.
To go on stage during her number with like nothing on, exposed nipples.
If I did that during your number, would you have had a laugh?
Well, here's the difference. I was not doing a number where I was bearing my soul to the audience and I was getting to the part that normally brings people to tears. And then all of a sudden, laughter. And I can only assume they're laughing at me. Now I'm being humiliated in front of this entire theater.
You're really an empath, aren't you? Mind you, this fucking bitch, and I'm gonna expose you. You were like, that's a lot of emotion for This Is Me. that's a lot of anger for This Is Me, girl. From The Greatest Showman.
I wouldn't have been bothered. I wouldn't have but I'm fun. I would have incorporated you into the act. I would have grabbed you. We would have done a little 1-2 step together.
Oh, fabulous.
But not.
Well, I'm sure Roxy I'm sure she probably would have handled it differently now too, but like hindsight is 2020 and I do understand her reaction. Mm-hmm. And Roxy, I love you. Got her those Swiss rolls, honey, and that ornamental cabbage. And
a lovely apology package.
Yes, and our beef was squashed, and I think that you actually propagated that. Like you encouraged me to do that, so I appreciate you.
Queen of kindness.
Move
over, Nina West.
And that's a lot. That's a lot of lady to move. So I'm gonna do this.
You can't say that. You can't say that. She won't like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Nina. You're so tiny. Anyways, I'm just gonna go into the segment with no context. Bristol Methyd. Do you prefer cut or uncut?
Why not both?
Okay. So
I don't have a preference, but I do remember the first time I saw an uncut penis when I studied abroad when I was in college.
Ooh.
And I was like, whoa,
where was that?
What is like this? The UK. Because isn't the US like the only place that circumcises?
It's I feel like Middle Eastern countries.
So I think it's fun. I think it's a fun new feature to experience.
Yeah.
Don't know everything about it.
Is your man cut?
My man is circumcised.
Circumcised. Okay. But back in the day you didn't mind a little cheese on your pickle.
I don't want cheese on my pickle ever. But if there's a little flap on the end, like, it still confuses me a little bit. Are you circumcised?
Well, yeah, I'm Jewish, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm circumcised. I'm cut. boots. I can show you later.
Great.
Pistol method. Have you ever shot a gun? And if you were to shoot a gun, who would you shoot it at?
I have shot a gun. I'm an Eagle Scout, so I've shot rifles, handguns, shotgun.
Oh, wow.
Bow and arrow.
That's fierce.
And if I could shoot anyone, I would shoot...
On your All-Stars cast.
Oh, that's not.
Sorry, I should have specified. Shoot anyone on your All-Stars cast. Who would it be?
My other answer was better.
Okay. Well,
I can't say. I can't shoot anyone from my cast. That would be too inappropriate. We're trying to bond. We're going to go do press week and fall in love with each other.
You could say Dawn.
But I would just shoot any billionaire.
Pistol method.
Excuse me.
Who's the last person that you kissed?
My boyfriend right before this.
How did it taste?
Well, I think I had my lipstick on, so we weren't doing like mouth-to-mouth stuff.
Okay. You love your boyfriend very much.
I do.
Okay. Has he ever made like a public appearance?
One time, oh my gosh, we were in pandemic and I'm like posting this TikTok and like at the very end, last half second, my boyfriend comes around the corner. His head is like somewhat appearing behind my head.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, can you delete that? Like, I don't want to be on your stuff. I'm like, I already did the lip sync perfectly and like, you're not even in it. No one's even going to notice you. So it's fine. Cut to a thorough Tumblr investigation. Who is this man behind Crystal?
Girl.
They went through all my social media, my highlights. They found a post about my boyfriend's father won prom queen in college in the 70s. Okay. So I like took a picture and it was on my story. It's in my highlights somewhere. They were like, they're saying her boyfriend's name is this. It's this last name. We found this many accounts with the last name that Crystal's following. These are the men that could be Crystal's boyfriend. Like,
that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like they fully went Nancy Drew on you. Down.
So it was like, he doesn't like to be in the spotlight.
I feel like that's healthier.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke with Tiffany Pollard recently and she says that she thinks the key to like the success in her relationship has been like not showing her man off.
I don't want to date another person in the business.
Yeah.
It's like, it's too chaotic.
Have you ever like kai-kai'd with a drag queen?
No, I haven't. But I do have a story where when I was starting out drag, I had just watched this documentary about this woman who is a stylist for people who have recently decided to transition into trans women.
Okay.
So she helps them like, because a lot of, cross-dressers have very tacky style. So she's like, no, we're going to like, I know you want to look sexy, but we're like going to make you classy too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at an event and, I'm hanging out at the bar after. Some guy is dancing in a Speedo on stage, living his life so free. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just remember him from the corner of my eye. I'm like, I'm going to walk home, but I'm like still in heels and my heels were too big. I literally duct taped them to my feet. There was no taking them off. I'm walking in my heels. And he stops. He goes, oh, hey, did you need a ride home? Like fully clothed now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm like, I didn't live far. So I was like, okay, sure. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then he was like, just talking to me, asking me questions about drag. And then he's like, I actually don't live far from here. And I actually, I dress up too.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, do you? And he's like, would you come look and see like at my stuff? I was like, let's go. And as we're getting closer, he's like, I live in like a facility for like people with special needs.
Oh.
And I'm going to have to check you into the front, like for you to come into the building.
Oh my God, plot twist.
Yes. And so then I get to his room and like he opens his kitchen cabinets. All the fetish wear, like his wig, his corset, the heels. He puts it all on for me. I'm feeling like I'm helping this man. I'm giving him the best life advice I could ever give him. He had a bust of himself. He had portraits of himself on every wall. He loved himself.
Okay.
And then, he got all up in the gig and he was like, will you fuck me? And I was like, can you take me home?
Oh my God. And now that man is Christy Gnome's husband.
Yes. Oh my God. Actually, now that I'm putting it together,
That's crazy. Crystal Methyd almost...
But that was the closest I got to Kai Kang. There's no way. No.
But he looks like a CD, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
More CD than drag. Yes.
Got it. Okay. Was he cute though, or
good body?
Good body.
That's why he was in the Speedo at the club.
Honestly, I might have. TBH. But like the special.
And then
needs
also
facility.
I made him drop me off at my friend's house who lived a couple blocks over because I didn't want him to know where I live.
Yeah.
So I ended up walking home anyway.
That's a fun story. Well, kudos for saying that, for spilling. Kind of fierce. I wonder what he's doing. Well, we know what he's doing now, honey. He's, booed up, laid up with Boo, honey. Crystal Deathid. Crystal Deathid. Have you thought about how you would want to go out? Like, if you knew how you were going to die. In fact, you could like select your own death. Like, how would you want to go? Kind of grim, but
I just watched a show about people with Alzheimer's, so I feel like that's probably the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Oh
so
my God,
I'm gonna
knock on wood.
I'm gonna say, like quickly, like a sudden mugging, knife wound, or peacefully in my sleep. Either I would take either.
Those are quite different. To be honest,
I just don't want to see it coming.
Got it. Okay. Yeah,
maybe I'm like,
me too.
No drowning, no fire.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like. I also, what I also think is horrible, like falling from a height.
Sometimes if you're falling so far, don't you die before you even hit the ground? So
really? Well, I would hope so. Like, I read about this case recently of this young man who went skydiving on his like 18th birthday, and the chute didn't open and he died. Like, imagine falling from that
Okay,
height.
if this happens to you, you're gonna try and find a grassy slope.
Okay.
You're gonna just spread your arms and legs out, and you're gonna try and get yourself over there.
Okay.
I don't know why I know this, but it's the only way to survive. It's the only way to survive, because then hopefully the momentum from your fall will turn into a roll and not a splat.
I see. Okay.
So you're still going to be severely
injured, but you might be alive.
Mm-hmm. Your chances of living will increase. Okay.
Flying
squirrel it, head for a hill.
Now I kind of want to try it. Is that crazy?
I think Tom Cruise told me that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You've kai-kai'd with him too, I see. Listen, Crystal, this is my last one for you. Crystal Methyd. Fuck, marry, kill Seth Meyers, Seth Rogen, and Seth MacFarlane.
Seth Meyers is the one with the late night show.
Seth Meyers is the one
Seth
with the late
MacFarlane
night show.
is Family Guy.
Seth MacFarlane is Family Guy, and Seth Rogen is an actor.
Okay, I think I'm going to have sex with Seth Rogen.
Fab choice.
Because he seems like fun. He does pottery. He smokes weed. Like, it'd be a chill
night.
Totally. I'm going to marry Seth MacFarlane because Family Guy money. And Ted or whatever. Like, honestly, I think he's so annoying. But I would marry him.
The money is coming, yeah.
And then I guess I'll kill Seth Meyers because for some reason, I don't trust him. Whatever it is, him and Jimmy Fallon. Something. Ooh. I used to be the biggest Jimmy Fallon fan. Something about his little smile and laugh. I'm like, it's
fake.
Lying.
Yeah, it's fake. They're fake as fuck.
Yeah.
I agree. It's very like LA mentality. Yeah, I would agree with you. I feel like I would kill Seth Meyers, I think, because I'm with you there. Mm-hmm. It's giving Uncanny Valley. Something's not sitting right. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if he's like a lizard person under there. You know what I mean? And then Seth Rogen is hot to me. He's sexy. Like, I want to taste it. You know what I mean? I bet it stinks. It looks like it stinks a little. I kind of like that. Before you leave this beautiful white couch, let me just cheers to your all-star success, sister.
Thank you.
I think you're so incredible. You're such a visionary.
You're so right about that.
Well, not like, can you say something nice about me or like?
I love your outfit. Where did you get that shirt? I think you can get that at mybestjudymerch.com, as well as all the new looks and merch that I'm going to be releasing all season long.
Yes. And you mentioned to me that you were like kickstarting your YouTube back up?
I'm starting my YouTube channel again. It's been neglected for far too long. I'm like, let's take the moment. The girls are doing it.
Yes.
They all have YouTube channels. So
yes, yeah. I mean, like, even look at me, bitch. Like, what the hell?
So yes, please like, comment, subscribe. Crystal Methyd YouTube channel. What to expect? The unexpected.
Ooh,
Wow.
I used to love your makeup tutorials. I should try to follow one actually, like Bob did.
That was terrifying when she did that.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. I think
it was really good. She like got there's like something about the essence of Crystal makeup. Like sometimes when fans come, it's like really like unhinged, but they have the passion. You know, like
interesting.
It's okay if it's crusty.
Yeah,
because you have the
yours
heart
is
in
crusty.
there.
It's accurate
no one
to
has
the person.
ever said that. No one has ever said that.
Well, Crystal, listen, before you go, I really want to ask you.
Ask me anything.
This podcast is called Kudos for Spilling. So is there anything that you would care to spill for us that you've never spilled anywhere else? Now, this can be something funny. This can be something personal and deep and sweet, but dig deep and just, spill, baby. Spill. The floor is yours. Take your time.
Thank you. I mean, I did spill my cross-dresser friend's
That was
secret.
fierce.
That was
actually
pretty good.
fierce.
Let's see if I can update this. What could I possibly say?
Do you have any deep fears or insecurities?
I don't think, I can't think of stuff like that. Like, my window into the future is 30 days. Like, it's like if you were to ask me, like, oh, what do you have planned for your life? Like, I don't know.
Does that scare you?
I don't think it scares me because I'm just like chill, fun vibes. Like, I'm going with the flow, but it seems to stress other people out that I have no concept of anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know where I'm going this week.
That's kind of fab.
And so what else would I even need to prepare for?
Has that worked out for you thus far?
So far it has. And I actually, to combat this, I just got on ADHD medication.
Fabulous.
That's a spilling. I just started ADHD medication. My friends and family have been telling me to get onto it for years. And it wasn't until my therapist told me, and I was like, this stranger thinks this about me too. Like, I thought everyone else was just like haters.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, mom.
So I've only been doing it for a couple weeks. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
We'll see if I
Is it like Adderall or something? Or
yeah, I think so.
okay, nice. Well, give me something to snort.
Yeah, so for some tonight for your show.
Fab. Great. Love it. Well, thank you so much, Crystal, for humoring me, honey, and showing up and showing out, baby, as you always do.
I wish you could do the same, but it is a lot of work.
And Lord knows I hate to work. Thank you, Crystal, spilling the house down. And mama, kudos.
Love you.
Love you. Ah!